Welcome to the first edition of Heat Sinks, my weekly vlog where I'm going to sit back and just tell you a little bit about me, what's going on in my life, things that are irking the crap out of me. We'll also talk about music, and then I will have a YouTuber of the week who be different every week. It might just be a single video, it might be a channel, you never can tell. So if there's somebody you want to nominate, throw that in the comments below, and hey, I'll check them out. This week I'm doing my first show in my kitchen, and I've got Hart of My Drunk Kitchen.
Frederick, I'm looking for my Vanderloop.
Hannah, absolutely talented. Link to her channel's right here. If you've never seen My Drunk Kitchen, yeah.
Frederick, come, take me in the butt. Ooh.
Nice chai tea latte here. Anyways, we're going to start off this week. We're going to talk about being offended, specifically being offensive. I live in what could be construed as probably a lower to middle class neighborhood, built in the early 50s. A lot of the people in this neighborhood are either going to be younger couples, much older couples, 60s, 70s, Texas Tech students. And then you have a pocket of just people that, it's like the old Sesame Street, thing went, which one of these people is not like the other, which one of these people just doesn't belong. Well, my next door neighbors are renting a Section 8 house. And for those of y'all who don't know what Section 8 is, it's basically poor people housing. Single mother, 2 autistic kids, and her ex-convict brother are living in this house. I've had intermittent problems with them in the last year or so, and before you even say it, think about it, or comment about this down here, it's not a race thing. They are African American. I don't have any problems with that, but I believe that it doesn't matter what your skin color is trash, and these people are trash. They have stole cable from me. They have begged for food. Their kids have run rampant in and out of my yard, and I get every excuse under God's green earth as to why this is like this, yet I'm racist. I finally had enough of it, and I went to my landlord actually about 6 months ago and said, look, hey, I really want to get a fence put up between the 2 houses, because all the houses around this neighborhood, the majority of them have chain link fences, usually about 4 feet high. Well, once again, back in the day when, people trusted their neighbors and this, that, and the other. Well, this is not those days anymore. At one point, I had a blow-up pool in my backyard for me and my roommate. The kids kept asking about it. Then I started watching them throw stuff, and there was chunking crap in my pool from over the fence. I just had enough of it. One of the people that lived there came over and confronted me about saying something to one of the kids, and it was all misconstrued, which I'm sitting here going, what are you going to do, believe what a 34-year-old man tells you or what an 8-year-old kid tells you? I'm going with what the 34-year-old man tells me. Kids blow things out of proportion, but that was the last straw. Contacted my landlord and told him pretty much, put the fence up or I'm gone. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. And my landlord has pretty much done everything that we've asked him to do. So they put the fence up. 6.5 foot high picket, straight wooden picket fence, butted up right against that chain link, and they got offended. Well, the funny thing is, I had explained to them on numerous occasions, hey, look, me and my roommate, we're private people. We mind our own business. We do our own thing. And apparently that wasn't good enough for them of an explanation. So, they started making little comments and little things here and there. And you know what? I don't care. Okay? If you find the fact that I put a fence up offensive, deal with it. It's not your property. It wasn't your decision to make. This was a decision that came about for me and my landlord. We put that fence up because, one, I have a right to some form of privacy. But here was the funny part. We only did just between the 2 houses. We didn't do the rest of the property. I live on a corner lot, so the question was, were you going to do the rest of the property? My response, it's really none of your damn business. So that's going to be my comment question of the week, is putting up a fence to block nosy, rude, disrespectful neighbors. I mean, is that disrespectful? Is that offensive? Put your comments down below, over here somewhere. On to the music corner. One song I recently become accustomed to, this came off of Floor Filler's 2010, And I'd like to thank the good folks from Soft Toy Emergency for giving me permission to show you this clip. I like it when that happens. The song is called Critical. Came out in 2009. You know, it's a nice combination of dance and lyrical both. Video's a little weird, but I mean, it's still real catchy. It gets you up and moving. I'll stick a link right here in this little rectangle. And you can watch the video here on YouTube. If you like it, hey, go buy it. Buy it off iTunes, buy it off Amazon. Hell, go to your local record store and buy a copy of Floor Fillers 2010. My YouTuber of the week.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Jory, Caron Opens Mail and Shit. I'm Jory Caron, and there's a huge pile of shit over here, although some of it is not shit.
This week it is Jory Caron, host of Is It a Good Idea to Microwave This? He actually has his own channel, and he's got a couple of really good shows that are on here right now, including GTFO My Deck, where he'll throw various items off his deck. Not quite as entertaining as the microwave show, but still pretty funny nonetheless. But my personal favorite is Jory Caron Opens Mail and Shit.
Ha biscuit! Next piece of mail. Let's just grab another handful. Oh yeah, Bacardi together. What is this? I have no idea. I don't think I've ever actually drank any Bacardi. Is that weird? Oh, okay, moving on is a package from Dreamcastle. It's more tobacco. Why do people send me tobacco? Okay, next piece of mail is, doesn't say who it's from. It's addressed to Mr. Jory Habisky. Opening it up, seeing what we got. What do we got? I got a hat here that says, Habisky, I'm Jory Caron. Can I wear this for the rest of the episode? Will it stay on? It definitely won't stay on, but I'll try. There's a 007 playing card. There's also a Jory is boat. Habisky, it's the boat. I'm the captain of the boat.
Yeah, he goes through a bunch of mail. He puts up his P.O. box, and people send him mail, letters, postcards, candy.
Habisky, Habisky, Habisky.
But check him out right here. Just click right here, and I'll send you over to his channel. Be sure to tell him that I sent you. That's the best way to help me promote me too, because if he knows, then he might say something about my channel, and next thing you know, I'm getting thousands and thousands of viewers. But we're gonna try to make this a weekly thing. It's really just going to depend on how much time I have. I don't expect to get as big or as famous or anything as a lot of the people on here. This is just something I'm doing more for entertainment's sake. Everybody else is doing it. Why not me too?
You deserve a giant Habisky.
Subscribe right up here. It might be over here. And then I want to get your thoughts too. My other comment question for the week is, how would y'all like to see me doing a show where I open nothing but samples that y'all have sent to me? Okay, yeah, it's kind of a cheesy ripoff of Jory Opens Mail and Shit, but I just want samples. I don't care about your postcards, your letters, or your junk mail. I just want to see how many samples I can get from how many different companies. So if you think that sounds like an idea you would like to see, hey, stick it down below in the comments. Let me know, because I'd love to get some samples of some really cool stuff, and then samples of stuff maybe I would never even think about trying to get. So anyways, that's it for this edition of Heat Sinks. Next time, we're going to talk about websites and advertising versus no advertising. Hey, do webmasters have a right to make a living too? I think they do. That's what I'm trying to do. Anyways, I'm Ben Knowles. We'll see you next time.